Okay, guys, welcome back to the live stream of Secret of Mana Remake. Sorry about last time. I guess the last, 2 minutes or so of the episode, my headphones cut out, so I couldn't hear. I thought it was a sound issue, but it turns out my headphone had just cut out, so probably didn't get the microphone recording either, so it was this mysterious thing. Let me test my sound levels. So probably didn't get the microphone. Sounds good. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on. So, oops, sorry. Last time on this game, I did a little bit of work off camera with our healer here. As you can see, I leveled up almost all of her spells except for, I can't remember now. Except for Undyne, which is going to take care of itself. Okay. Obviously, along the way, we got some weapon levels as well. Not going to go over those, but let's continue where we left off. So we're here in... This is the area next to the Moogle village where we got Sylphid just a minute ago. And we're going to go ahead and... move on with the game now. So if my, I mean, look, here's the deal. I have wireless headphone microphone system, and normally they're pretty good, but in this case they ran out of batteries. They usually, it takes like half a day or like a day for them to run out of batteries. So they're really good. I just didn't charge them for days on end and made the mistake of letting them run out of batteries, I guess. And so, if that happens again, I'm going to almost immediately end the stream, and then I'll just explain it the next one, just like I'm doing now, except for no more, like, I'll literally just within seconds try to end the stream. Okay, and I'm Moogled now. Now, there is a way to get rid of the Moogle status, but we don't have it yet, and frankly, we can't get it yet. Alright, let's move. Let's continue this way. We haven't been this way yet. With a little bit of leveling there, though, my characters are definitely a lot more powerful and defensive, especially. All right. Okay, so we have a new enemy here. These are, I want to say, crawlers. They're pretty high defense enemies. And here is an orb, and this would have been blocking the way. And so what you want to do with these things, now that we have Sylphid, and it's a level 3 spell, so I'm going to cast level 3 Analyzer on the orb here. It just says Sylphid's magic will work. So I can't remember if it's Air Blast or Lightning Bolt. Let's try Lightning Bolt. Either way, you do get experience for these spells. I guess it's Thunderbolt, okay. So I guess it's Air Blast. And you might have to experiment a little on these. Today's episode's going to be relatively short because I don't have a lot of time. But I do want to keep the episodes coming, so here we are. Okay, and that cleared up the orb there. I guess I might as well use up some magic while we're on the path here, because I will get to sleep again relatively soon. And typically I do like to use up my magic as much as possible while I'm on the road, as I've demonstrated before. My goodness, a lot of Sleep Flower cast on me. Boy, that's annoying. What you can do with certain enemies is you can certainly just kill them with magic here. I don't remember what's over here. I don't think this is anything that I need. What the hell? I don't remember this screen at all. Is this just a random screen that doesn't have any purpose? And it does have a little bit more friendly enemies to attack, but okay, so we got a weapon level there. So let's take a look at her weapon levels. Okay, so she needs the sword. Or actually the bow is the most behind. Alright. I don't think you can cast magic when you're pigmatized either. But I do need to heal, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Ooh, I don't know if that took. Nah, I remember now. These are just the screens that you go to get. What we're doing, folks, is we're going to the caves of Matango. Matango is the next area, and I used to pronounce it Mentango with an N in there. It doesn't have the N, just for the record.
Take more than that.
Okay, boomerang is up, so let's go ahead and change that. Okay, how about axe? We do want to spend a decent amount of time making sure we kill a few of these enemies along the way, because the next area has a whole new armor set that we need. It's kind of the first time in the game where we have to get a brand new set of armor for everybody at the same time. So it's a very expensive moment in the game relative to other parts. Oh, and he leveled, so I can go ahead and cast a few more spells. Oh. That's alright. There'll be another opportunity before we get to our destination. I missed out a little bit on casting a spell moments ago, though. These guys summon these pebblers. Now, we fought the pebblers during the takeover of the village there. So we definitely want to spend some time. I mean, they're probably a pretty good way to get money at this stage of the game. Alright. I might have to... Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to go out here and just use up his magic points real quick. I'm trying to decide which one I want to level. Probably Sylphid would make the most sense, because we do have a boss coming up that is weak to Sylphid. so it doesn't matter, like, for purposes of leveling, how strong or weak my target is to the magic. I'm just literally trying to get a few spells off, and that's it. Oh, you can't cast magic when you're confused. Oh, it's stupid. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I think I have... Yes. One little spell with a 1 MP cost there. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. So I'll cast that on one of these guys in the cave, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so, this cave is Matango. Like I said, you'd have to break through there on those stalagmites. Anytime you have an enemy like this that summons other enemies, generally speaking, it's best to kill the summoning enemy before the summoned enemies. Okay. Man, these guys sound like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Unlike our cousins the Mushbooms, we're a peaceful.
So yeah, those mushrooms in the wild that attack us, these are related to them.
I'm sure King Truffle.
Okay, King Truffle is the name of the king. Very clever. Matangese. It's like that manganese element. Alright.
Agnetam means goodbye.
It's Matango backwards. Clever. Clever.
Not ready off yet.
Alright, so we're just coming up here. Now, this is Matango Castle.
We're just not equipped for fighting.
Yeah, a lovely accent.
This is Fung Castle.
Fung Castle. So you want to come up here to the left if you want to equip yourself.
I'm sure King
And it's weird, it's like the only outbuilding in the castle. By the way, that's just a wall. So this castle is like, if you look at the mini-map up there, it is a small, small little castle. Or maybe I should just say poorly designed castle. But let's get the equipment. The shop is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Welcome.
So.
What'll it be?
Alright. So I do have those two already from Nico earlier. So let's get 2 of these. Or I'm sorry, 1 of these. And then 3 of these. And then 3 of these. And we're doing pretty well on money. Got all those. I could a couple more of those. By the way, you can buy these here now, and they're so much cheaper. They're half price from Nico. Okay, and then how about max on
Anything
those?
else?
Okay. So
Coming
now
in.
we are good on armor. So he's gonna equip that. And fancy overalls, which is a weird name for armor. And then they're good there. And that, and that, and then good, good, and good. Okay, so now we are officially max equipped again, so that's good. And let's go on into the castle. Okay, first things first, here's Watts.
Took your time, huh?
Now, I think I went ahead and forged my weapon after Springbeak, the boss earlier, so I don't need to do it again. But you can if you're here and you need to forge your weapons. Okay, and then you can go over here and check this out. This guy's gonna block this path.
dangerous to proceed.
Like he has like a southern mushroom accent. And this is the shop, or it's the inn rather.
One night is 50 GP.
So I might as well go ahead and stay and restore Sprite's MP. There's no table, so I guess that means they can't banter. Okay. Hang on 1 second, guys. I have some chicken cooking. I'll be back in just like 30 seconds. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to turn the news on too. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save and resume. Now that break there, by the way, there used to be a secret path here where you can get around to the inside of that shop. They took it away, I'm sad. But yeah, stepping away from the middle of a live stream to check on my chicken. It's the type of quality you've come to expect from my amazing live streams. Okay, here's the royal court, such as it is.
I saw what.
Okay, there's a white dragon in the mountains.
Ancestors were said to have written creatures like what? Did you hear?
Apparently the mushrooms used to ride on white dragons.
Of course we know the legend. You know, and sometimes these black shapes fly.
King Truffle has done a splendid job taking over for the department.
By the way, I don't remember.
He is a bit.
I don't know if it really displayed this, but in the forest we were just in, there were these little dragons flying around. I don't know if I saw any or if I mentioned it, but they were. We definitely want to stop up here. There is a, I don't want to say secret, but easy to miss orb there. So that's Javelin's orb. So let's go ahead and get that forged up, and then we'll talk to the king.
Took your time, huh? I've been waiting. Wait.
Okay. So now we have a upgraded javelin. Let's talk to the king.
It's you! You're here at the...
Huh?
Don't you think we don't know the legends up here? A hero of great might, with sword upon shoulder.
That's interesting that they play the opening theme.
He rides upon the wings of a white dragon, and so shall save the world. That's you guys, right? I recognized you right away. Just yesterday, one of my people saw a white dragon fighting a huge snake in the cave north of here. Sounds like the prophecy hit the nail on the head. Use the first floor exit on the right to get to the cave. The palace? Yeah, I know where it is, but the prophecy says that you find the cave first. I'll tell you how to reach the palace afterward. Come on, get... Oh, wait! According to legend, there's something...
Okay, he told us about the javelin orb, which is nice, but we already got it, so let's move on. Okay, so we come down here. We'll go around back here. And since I upgraded the javelin, that means that the boy can now get another level with it, so that's kind of nice. Okay. So obviously same enemies here. You're just kind of making your way through the mushrooms here. Through the fungi, as it were. Probably don't need to kill all these guys. I'm doing pretty good on money, so let's just move on. Okay, so this is, you know, not terribly complex dungeon, but it is, you know, of note. Again, I only have 15 spell points, although I do have 4 fairy walnuts now, so I have the equivalent of 60. Let's track when we're gonna level. This is like next game meta strategy. We have 2268. That's a little ways, so let's maybe save those MP until we get a little bit closer to leveling. That is a good strategy to level. I like how the owl has a tear in his eye there. That's weird. Since this is the domain of Sylphid, where we got Sylphid, you know, recently, all of these bird enemies are Sylphid based. Pebblers, ironically, are gnome based, so
Get ready.
you know, whatever.
You asked for it.
Alright, so we do have a bit of a fork in the road here. I don't remember which way it is, so I'll just go this way first. Okay, nothing there. We'll go up here. Come on, guys. Alright. And we need that whip. I guess I'll get it. I guess I could just have Sprite level up the whip. Instead of the axe, although he was pretty close to getting the axe. Let's go back to the axe. No, other than the Javelin's orb that was in the king's castle there, not any real hidden orbs in this area. We got a Moogle, that's nice.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
Oops, I accidentally activated the whip thing. That's fine. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. I always forget what's down here. It's hard to remember the layouts of these dungeons sometimes. See, I just don't even remember any of this. I'm just kind of randomly choosing directions at this point. Looks like that's a dead end. Okay. And this we can't go. And that's where we came from, so let's try up here. Speaking of level, yeah, I better go ahead and use my spell points. Didn't get that off. Sometimes my little army of compadres is too powerful. Sylphid's gonna do very little to these bird enemies. Okay. I guess I'll go up here. I definitely missed okay. I'm glad we came this way first then, because that orb obviously is going to do something in one of the other paths that we didn't choose. Okay, so we'll have the girl cast Analyze. It's probably a Sylphid orb.
Analyzer.
Okay. Mixing it up. I like that. Do Earth Slide. Might be Gem Missile. Nope. Earth Slide. Okay, some rocks fell nearby. That's always a good sign. Also, I think I get some experience for casting that Earth Slide there. And for the life of me, I just do not remember. See, I came this way. So let's try going this way. I guess. Okay. So I don't think I've been this way yet. I'm just kind of running through here. Okay, we already made it to the boss. That's... I kind of expected it to take a little bit longer. Oh, there he is. Okay, so this guy's weak to Lightning Bolt, or Thunderbolt. Very dangerous boss though, so be careful. Just to be on the safe side before I finish this, I'm gonna go ahead and double check my weapon orb page here. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so Moogle Village, got it. Pandora Castle, Great Viper, we'll get that there. Pandora Castle, that's good. Moogle Village, good. Jabberwocky, good. Jabberwocky, good. I think that's good. And then Springbeak, good. Matango, Javelin, okay, good. So we are officially good on weapon orbs once we kill this guy. I just get paranoid about that. I didn't think there was going to be an issue, but... And of course, I didn't get a chance to renew my magic because I didn't level up. Now one thing you can do if you really want... Ooh, and she's pygmy-ized. You can always cast this on your boss, and you'll get some useful information. Okay, and it's dead already. That was easy. Just one Thunderbolt, and then one Air Blast, and then some good weapon hits. Really did wonders there. So we did get the Swords Orb there. Unfortunately, that Analyzer didn't have time to go off. So we're gonna walk around this way, and as I recall, we're just walking around the outside of that chamber there. And here we are. And we have a sleeping white dragon, and it's adorable. Cutscene.
This is the legendary white dragon? Oh, no. Its parents must not have survived that monster from earlier.
We can't just leave it here. It won't make it on its own.
But it's too big for us to carry around, and this one's just a baby. We should ask Truffle what to do.
He'll only slow you down. Don't worry, I'll raise him for you.
All right.
King Truffle!
I've made up my mind. You three have stuff to do, right? Leave the rest to me. Sorry for taking... Stop by if you get the chance and say hi to the little fella. By the way, how do you like the name Flammy? It's
Not
settled.
too bad.
We'll call him Flammy. Cannon travel is open again south of the forest. Visit the Fire Palace in the Kakara Desert. If you're on the search for palaces, that's the closest one. Good luck.
Okay, so he gave us a lowdown on a new palace to search for, so let's go ahead and grab this sword
Took your
upgrade
time,
here.
huh? I've been waiting.
And we now have Ori Halcon Blade, very nice. And that is literally it for Matango. So not all that amazing of a location in terms of action, but still pretty cool, diverse location here in the Secret of Mana. Now we're going to go back the way we came, and we're going to go to the nearest cannon travel, and I will show you. And I'll switch right back to the axe, I guess. We need to get through there anyway.
You asked for it.
You know, when the enemy dies, they make a slightly different animation than when you just hit them regularly. So that's interesting.
Get ready.
Okay, axe level 2, nice.
Get ready.
Might as well start casting, since we didn't get to level anything.
Run away, stupid. Get ready. Air blast. Air blast. Air blast.
Alright, here's where the cannon travel is, but I want to use up all of my, Actually, no, I don't. Change my mind. Let's just go. Because there are enemies in the desert, and since they're more powerful, let's just kill them. We'll get more money for it. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the desert at this time, not Ice Country.
The desert, huh? I'm not too sure about this, but
This guy's such a stoner.
We'll give it a try.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I still wish they had the animation. Here we are in the desert.
It's so...
Okay,
Let's find a town before we shrivel up.
what I'm gonna do now is, I just can't remember. Okay, so we're just gonna do this the most efficient way. So we're gonna go ahead and go north. And let's go ahead and kill some of these enemies. Now these enemies are going to be fire enemies, so we could start using more freeze spells. Would make a lot of sense, actually. Although that seemed to kill the scorpion pretty good. Let's keep with the Sylphid on these scorpions. Okay, and then let's go this way. Boulders. Now, you're intended to, like, explore around and just kind of wander aimlessly until you get to a certain area. We're just gonna, I kind of know the general direction, and plus I'm double-checked online real quick. And it's kind of up in this northwesternly direction. So that's definitely, you know, we start out kind of in the east of the desert, if you want to think of it that way, and we're kind of heading towards the middle-ish area. double check weapon level for boy. He is at level 3. Okay, so he can go one more.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
I'm trying to see. Let's see what Sprite's level is. Okay, 16:35 to go. Alright, let's head this way. Watch out for those sand pits. Those can be, it makes it hard for you to get out of, and then you're kind of screwed. And they cast really powerful magic for this stage in the game. I guess we're supposed to go this way. Ow. Ow, that's gonna hurt.
I'm ready. Water. Pure water.
Okay, that didn't. Oh, it saved. Okay, that actually saved. Sprite died and then came back. That was weird. So we definitely need to get out of here.
Try to stop me.
Alright, here we go.
So thirsty. Can't take another.
Oh, I didn't think we'd really shrivel up.
Hey, look over there.
What is it?
Let's check it out.
Ooh, there's this guy here. Since he doesn't have a pit, he's a little bit more manageable. Nonetheless, still very dangerous.
Take more than that.
Pure water. Thanks.
I guess this guy moves. Can't really see him. I guess he's still there. Ow. Ow, that's gonna hurt.
Try to stop me. Water. Pure water.
Alright, we're maxed out on magic for Karen. For Prem. I guess I'll just go up here.
A ship? Let's hop aboard.
Alright, that's what they saw earlier.
That was close.
You there! What are you doing out here on this sand ship? Only Imperial spies could be so stupid!
Who are you calling stupid?
What are you doing?
Sir, we picked up some spies, sir!
Wait a moment. There's a possibility they were simply lost in the desert.
We'd almost given up.
I see. I'll help you, stranger. But in return, you'll have to work off your debt. You'll work in the engine room, the shrimp will take kitchen duty, and the lady comes with me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, wow.
Didn't you hear what I said? Move!
It's a little bit questionable.
Get to work!
Alright. So this is the boy, and we're in the engine room. For the first time since we got together, I am now alone.
There she blows! You new crewman or something?
Nice half-assed accent there.
I'm Sergo, pirate extraordinaire and scourge of the seas.
I love how there's a pirate on a ship that's in the desert, of all things.
At least I used to be. The ocean's not calm enough these days to make a living pillaging and... But I can't forget the feel of the waves and the salt spray in the air.
Alright.
I'll be back on...
So this guy is nostalgic for the
Admiral
ship.
Maria of Tasnica is in command, but his grandson Mori calls the shot. If he doesn't like the look of you,
I like how there's an admiral on a single sand ship.
You were
That's
picked
weird.
up in the desert
Also, the
too?
idea of a sand ship
I
is
wonder what will happen to us.
a completely isolated and abandoned idea for this game. There's only
This
one.
sand ship is the Republic's secret weapon. We're protecting the Fire Palace from the Empire.
It is, however, an idea that we will see rehashed in Final Fantasy
Huh?
3/6.
Friends waiting. Leave it to
Alright,
me.
we're gonna have this guy help us escape.
You get back.
What?
He's saying there's a fire. So the guards just casually start walking around because there's a fire, you know? Makes sense. Alright, so there's no orbs or anything on the ship, but you can walk around and explore it. Here's one place you can go right away. And this is the entrance that we came in at. And we're stuck here. I don't think we can go... Yeah.
Admiral Maria of if he doesn't like the look.
Alright, so there's that place, and then let's go the other direction now. Which is on this left side. Nice artwork here. Now let's try this main deck first. Nothing here. So let's go on up. This could be a little tricky to find, but you're looking for a couple places. First of all, there's a door on the back of the ship, and then there's this little place here. And then there's the thing on top. Let's go down this little place here. And there's the door here. And we've got the kitchens. And of course, Sprite's eating everything.
Basically paradise, huh?
All the food in the hold's been devoured. You a friend of theirs?
Are you a friend of theirs? Get them out of here. Alright, so I got Sprite back. And that one's kind of, you know, pretty straightforward. So if we go around to the, oops, I could have gone the other way, but to the back of the ship here, and come in here. You got two possible ways to go. Let's go up here first. And we got the top of the ship.
Nothing to report. Care to make a login?
Now you can save your game here if you'd like. And we certainly will. And then you can head over here as well.
Oh no! Rats have eaten all the food in the
It can't be.
And Sprite goes ahead and distracts them, and they leave. And then we can go ahead and access this area here.
Rats, huh?
Rats. Love it. Okay, come on. Alright, here we go. So we'll go on in here. And watch Commander Moria try to get fresh with Prim here. Now, we did not see the Admiral at all, and we explored every explorable part of the ship, so I don't know where he's at now.
I'd rather eat sand.
Spoiled brat.
You know, Commander, I just don't think that tactic's gonna work on Prim
You
here.
want some? Come and get it.
There's the Admiral.
Maury, stop this ridiculousness now.
But Gramps, she disobeyed
Gramps.
No more pathetic excuses, Maury. You there, get out.
Don't have to tell me twice. Am I glad to see you guys?
They've escaped. Now what do we do?
Oh, escapee.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
It's the Empire. No, I don't want to die. Let's surrender.
Real good, buddy.
You call yourself a soldier?
no way! We're with Maury. Let's get out.
Oh, man. What a pathetic group of people. Alright, so there's these Imperial soldiers here. This is probably the most, like, how do you say, like, most, you know, immersive aspect of this conflict that we've heard about between Tasnica, or the southern kingdom of Tasnica, which is also part of Pandora, and the Empire, which are these guys. So this is like the most graphic depiction of that. You can talk to all the soldiers. These guys just say drat. Actually, in the original, I think they said rats, which is funny because that's what Sprite. Hold on. Nice accent. I like that.
Drat.
I think in the original they said rat, and that's what the Sprite ate all of. So you can walk around and talk to them all, but I think there's only a few up front. But then we need to talk to this guy here.
What a coincidence.
We've met him before.
I didn't think I'd see you here. Thanatos' emissary warned me about a group of meddlesome travelers. He must have meant you.
Now, we already met him at the Water Palace.
Shall we go for a round?
He summoned the Jabberwocky. So he's going to challenge us to a little spiel here. Alright, so magic-wise, probably best to go with Thunderbolt on this one, I think. Oh, and that's level 3 now. I didn't realize I'd gotten it up to level 3. Well, in that case, maybe I should switch over to Earth Slide, because it's only level 2. Or Freeze, even. Hate to waste MP. Yeah, I'll just do Freeze. That's working okay. Actually, you know, that might be more bang for my buck than even Thunderbolt was. Let's have her cast. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. All right, so we defeated Mech Rider, the boss there. Okay. And we're gonna get the orb. Whip orb, okay. And we're stranded here with all these people.
You fellas are a hoot.
I like this guy.
Look me up if you're interested.
Look him up and then we'll never see him again in the game. Any of these guys.
My beautiful ship!
Have you no shame? If
Apparently
it wasn't
not.
for our passengers, we would have been goners. We owe them a debt. What? You know Gemma? But that means you're heroes. I apologize for my... I'd almost forgotten how true...
Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this.
Admiral Mer
So you got, what, 3 soldiers, 1 pirate, a commander, and an admiral hanging out in the desert. Alright, so we're basically just gonna leave this area. I think, how do we... This way? Not that way. I guess it's east. Oh, actually we can't.
You...
No!
Have you no If it wasn't for our... What? Hero. I'd almost forgotten how
How do we get out of here?
If it wasn't for our... What? Hero. I'd almost forgot.
We talk to this guy?
Go north from here and you'll find the Oasis Kingdom known as Kakara.
Okay, well he told us the direction, but I can't. It's like blocked off, dude. Can I go this way?
Admiral Maria! Our country is... Are you leaving?
Okay, here we go.
And you'll...
Okay, so they told us basically to go north, and this is probably where we're going to end up ending the episode. Alright, and here is the village of Kakariko, and even though they're dancing, they got this depressing music in the background, so... Now we could go ahead and arm up here, and we probably should. So we can get the silver band, the golden vest, and the raccoon cap, which is pretty good.
Anything else?
Okay, so I'm actually maxed out on the amount of armor I can carry, so I do have to start selling it. Which is kind of sad, because I kind of wanted to keep a lot of souvenirs as we went through the game. I can keep one of the last couple.
Anything else? Anything else?
Alright, I better sell... Alright, I guess I'll sell all these too. I'll just see how I can do with, just the armband armor. Maybe keeping some of that as we go.
Anything else? Come again.
Alright, well at least that helps us with our economic situation. Oops. Okay, and we'll do that with Sprite. Okay. And Karen. Okay, so now that we're all armored up, let's go ahead and get our whip or whatever it was forged up here.
I've been waiting.
Okay. Now we have the chain whip, and that is all we can do there. Let's talk to this guy. He wants an oasis. Talk to this guy.
Nabbed Salamander, the keeper of the fire.
All right.
What's more, the fire's.
So the elemental and the fire seed is gone.
Andy, who do you think?
I was asking this guy because he looks like a merchant.
A man named Gemma said that the mana seed's been.
Okay, so the mana seed's been stolen.
Everyone's leaving the kingdom. I think I'll move too. Maybe I'll move to Ice Country. There's a lovely town as warm as this one, and that's what I heard at least.
Okay, so we're getting some clues about Ice Country and about the fire seed being stolen. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to explore those clues next time because that's gonna be the end of the episode here. See if there's any banter. Yes, there is.
I wonder if Pamela and Dialek are all right.
Worried?
Yes, but I have to do my best. I just keep telling myself that.
They'll be okay.
Thanks.
Just be patient and you'll see.
Listen up. Success is a...
Besides, we're gonna help when we can.
Thank you. Well, what? I never agreed to be your underling.
Tomorrow's another day.
Alright, just generic stuff. Okay, so that is going to do it for the episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Secret of Mana.